Hey guys, just out in my back 40. Gonna go scout around and see what I can find. Most of the snow's gone. You can see a little bit still hanging on. But we're gonna go scout about and see what's out here. Be awesome if I came across a shed, but chances are probably not. But we'll see. So we're gonna come across a lot of deer sign. I'm positive of that. I may go in the direction that I did see the bobcat trail. Not sure yet. Just kind of see where the trail pulls me. And hopefully you guys will stick around. Just a beautiful day to be out. Have to work late today, so I decided to get out for a quick scout before work. So I'm kind of scouting around this low area down here at the edge of one of the big cow fields or cow pastures. So I'm going to end up getting up top of the hill over here, and hopefully we can come across some of the sign from the bobcat. That's where he was hanging out, or she, I'm not sure. But just a really neat area, lots of wildlife, lots of birds around, a lot of squirrels out. So I just came across this area under a pine tree where obviously a deer has been bedded down. And it's kind of neat because there's a trail basically all the way around the tree and in through the woods. You can sort of see the snow still right over here. There's a nice little trail there. Pretty cool little area. So here you might be able to see the trail. It's pretty well made. Goes right along here. Whoops, there we go. And actually I can hear the brook, and there's another one right over here. So they lead right down to the brook. And as I was walking to the brook, here is deer hair everywhere. And to me that is telling of a coyote kill. Typically they will leave the rest of the animal down by a river, or brook in this case for some reason. I'm not sure if fox do it as well, but I know coyotes do it, and I know wolves will do it. Not that we have any around here, but it's just kind of something that I've noticed. So there's a little stream here, and this critter trail goes right down to it. So I'm just going to follow it for a little bit and then work my way back into the woods. So it's really bright today, so my camera may not pick out the tracks, but there's a nice little set of deer tracks following this trail. Pretty recent. So you can see here more of the trail. And I don't see any hairs on any of these branches to show you, but it's definitely an active deer trail. So it goes right down here to the river. And this river also runs basically right along my front doorstep. Where I live, I can kind of open my door and pretty much spit on this river, so it's a beautiful place. Critters, I imagine, enjoy it. Really nice, clean water. No silt. It's very sandy and just awesome to swim in. Can't wait to fish it. So yeah, this is right out my backyard. So I am headed up on that hill there and ahead of me. And let's see what I can find out there. And we might as well follow this well-made trail, thanks to the deer. So I'm just going to kind of follow this a little bit into the woods, get up that hill. There's the crow. Doesn't want to be on camera, I guess. Such a beautiful day to be out. Alright. Onward. Ah, check this out. So this is not the same one. Another area where a deer has been taken. And again, the river's right down past that pine that you can see. So I would assume that might be coyote. There's some more hair up there. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Wow, this is, I would guess this is the killing zone. Now I have seen these tracks from these coyotes and there's quite big ones. So here's some poo. Awesome, check this out. I got bones. So we're going to take that back with us. So we're going to take that jawbone. That's pretty cool. And I'm just looking around. There's some coyote turd right there, marking his spot, or her. So this is really neat. I would assume it's probably all from the same deer then. I'm not sure. Maybe a couple because there's another spot of fur up here and another spot over there, but it could just be the different areas where they were eating. So it is kind of dangerous for me to be poking around here. This is obviously where they eat. Piece of the vertebrae. Looks like a smaller deer, but I'm not really an expert on that. You can see where the bones were broken and chewed up. Very powerful jaws these coyotes have. All the little shards just kicking around. Wow, check this out. So this is part of the hoof. So to me that looks like a very, very small deer. We're going to keep that. That's interesting. So I apologize, the sun is bleaching most of this out, but just kind of follow the trail here. So there's another spot right here. Some more hair. So symbiotic and so weird, you know, to see the deer going to the bathroom and using this trail so frequently. And one of their own is scattered around. But that's the circle of life. So this crap right here will kind of give you an idea of the size of the dog. It's huge. And it looks like maybe some bear. I'm not sure. Maybe that is just dog and he just kind of ate too much and got sick. But you can tell it's quite a large coyote. Pretty cool. Alright. See what else I can find. So again, down by the water is typically where you will find a coyote kill. I'm not sure why they do that, but I know that wolves have a huge part in the ecosystem, and I know that that does help. So quite possibly it is the same for coyotes, but I am no expert. So you can tell here, there's a little trail right here that the critters have made. And there are just quite a few different trails. This one's been used recently. I can tell just the way the leaves are kicked up. So I'm going to get into the woods here and see what else I can find. There's a nice trail right going up this side of the mountain or hill. Pretty neat little area to explore out here. Let's check it out. So this is the view from up top, and the river being down below, just past that small field. Can you guys see the trail? Right there. And there's actually a water source there also from the thaw. So let's go check that out. So there's also a little stream right here, which is also obviously another good water source. And you can see how sandy it is. So I'm not going to go too far into these woods. I actually have to get to work today, so I'm just going to kind of poke around a little bit more and probably head out, get ready for work. But thank you guys so much for joining me so far. And spring is almost here. Well, aren't I lucky? I'm glad I didn't completely stop the video. I would say that is the rest of my very small deer. It's very fresh. Oh, I'm so happy that I found this. So, from all of these woods, I came from way down here and beyond, and I've been tracking this all the way around from the river and all the way up to here. And I finally found it. So how's that for tracking skills? Got the other piece right here. I'm going to grab that. That is awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, guys.